And I said 25, maybe 30,000, but probably not much more than that. He picked out 60, and now he wants to place a bet on it. This is a sick bastard.
Yeah. Okay. We can pick this up at a later time. I just want to get it like a syllogism so I can deal with, because a lot of times like I don't understand exactly what the meaning.
I didn't make an argument to you. It was a question.
No, I understand. No, well, you made a statement. You said that by not invoking God, that somehow I'm denying God. So I just want to understand how
you are denying God indirectly because you are unwilling.
I got it.
You are unwilling to reference God when you invoke temporal facts. All right.
I have to go. We can pick it up a later time. We'll have the first thing with the 60,000. The 60,000. All right.
Yeah, and I hope I'm right.
Hey, Demolition.
But if I'm not,
he left.
Okay, it's no skin off my nose. So what?
Is he a real doctor?
I'm hoping I'm right, but if I'm not, if there's more deaths than 25 to 30,000, then so be it. It's no big deal if I was wrong. Okay, I don't know why people are losing their minds over this. Salivating that more than 30,000 people died just so that Darth Dawkins can be wrong. I mean, these are a sick bunch. But by the way, I'm not accusing Avi of that. But he's a nice guy. But you'll notice here's a medical doctor. Okay, he's a dermatologist, highly educated man, and yet I ask him very straightforward questions, and we get dodge, evade. Gee, what's the common thread? Atheism. But don't you think it's a little bit draconian that here we have a medical doctor who's in here, who's an atheist, going, do you want to place a bet? Do you want to place a bet that it won't get over 30,000 deaths? I mean, this is sick. Okay, sick. He asked me to pick a number. I picked a number out of my head. I thought that it would increase by several thousand. And I said 25, maybe 30,000, but probably not much more than that. He picked out 60, and now he wants to place a bet on it. This is a sick bastard. I mean, he's cordial, but it's
sick games on the internet.
I mean, he's a cordial guy. Don't get me wrong; he's very cordial, and I appreciate that. Usually, we don't get that, but that's just perverted.
Yeah, it was just a rough. It's just a rough, educated guess. It wasn't anything.
Yeah, I thought that we were just seeing the peak last week, and it was going to be on its way down. That's why I said 25 to 30,000. Okay,
your logic.
And he's like adamant. He goes, no, it won't be just above that. He goes, it will be 60,000 people in the United States. Well, the funny thing is, how are you going to get 60,000 people when it's all the hard hit areas? Everybody's now wearing masks.
They're gonna be stupid. Something's just gonna blow up.
Even Governor Cuomo just said today. He said we're pretty much over the worst of it. That doesn't mean there won't be a lot of deaths tomorrow and the next day, as the curve starts to decline. By the way, I can't stand Cuomo. Can you hear the background noise? All the atheists are just salivating, waiting. They're breathlessly waiting as the death count approaches 29,995. Okay, 29,996, 97, 98, 99, 30,000. 30,001. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, Darth Dawkins is wrong. What is wrong with these people? These people have no life.
Where did you say at any point that you were making that conclusion definitively anyway?
No. He asked me as a layman. I thought that at the last week, I thought we reached the peak of infections and of mortalities. That did mean that there were going to be many more deaths to come, especially in the hard-hit places like New York City. I certainly expected that. But when you have the peak, and then you're going to have a declining of the peak, since we have all these measures that are being implemented, social distancing, people staying home, wearing masks, and all that kind of stuff. So he said, how many people you're going to think are going to die? And I said, I don't know. And he goes, well, give me a figure. And I said, I don't know, 25, maybe 30,000 tops, right? And these people are all doing a victory dance, hoping that more than 30,000 people die so they can sit there and gloat that Darth Dawkins was wrong.
Oh no, but in order for Avi's claim to be true, it has to be 60,000 plus.
Oh, he was adamant that it will be 60,000. Okay.
Yeah.
I highly doubt that's going to be the case.
Yeah, given the trends right now, it looks like it'll probably at least approach 25,000. Okay.
And you know
and
what?
I said
Even
25 to 30,000. So what if I'm wrong? What is wrong with these people?
I mean, this doesn't have any. This doesn't mean anything in the grand scheme of anything. It's just.
Do I make claim that I'm a demographer or an epidemiologist?
Yeah, it's just a moot point. It has no bearing upon anything.
Oh my gosh!
even in his own
It's
words, he said if it was between
Yeah.
30 and
No.
60, well, they're
No,
both
let's-
you would both not be right, and it's like okay.
Now let's talk about something.
No,
meaningful.
no,
Like,
he was at no, hold on a second. When I left the other server the other day, and I said, all right, he pressed me on it. I said, yeah, 25, 30,000 tops, okay? And then he gave me his figure, and I said, is that a definite 60,000? And he goes, he was adamant that it was a definite 60,000.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. I just meant in between. He even said that would mean you're both wrong, and it's like okay, so that means it either has to be 30,000 or below, or 60,000 or more for either of you to be right. And it's
And what if let's say for the sake of discussion that I'm wrong. Let's say it hits 35,000 or 38,000. Okay. And so what?
yeah, exactly.
now-
Why are these people having hernias over
that's
this?
all I'm saying, man. Let's talk about something meaningful, like actually refuting the existence of God.
In their worldview, they can't even count dead bodies. Yeah, well, if it's
Like
a chance
going-
universe, then you can't have any intelligibility even for facts. Then why should he even be a dermatologist?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
The fact that he's a
understand-
dermatologist means that he believes he's not in a chance universe. Okay.
Yeah.
If he was
I
in a
understand-
chance universe, then there would be nothing instituting and securing regularities and laws. Therefore, there would be no dermatology.
Yeah, I don't understand why he just breezed by that so quickly. Like he was just like, yeah,
Because
that's fine.
because he's an atheist.
It's like, yes, if there's a chance
This
universe,
is what they do.